Hello, fellow chickens. I got a box!
Got the processor, and I got the big knife. Let's get started.
Whoa! I probably just killed that. We need to be a little more careful with computer parts. Alright, we open that. I totally almost just killed that processor. Oh, I pierced the tittles out of it. Slice it open like a cock. Oh my god, it's a motherboard. Oh, I'm gonna stab myself. Okay.
You were retarded.
If I had my CSGO knife, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'd get my butterfly knife. Motherboard!
Oh, that was a screw I need.
Kinky board?
Oh, this guy is retarded. He put foam in the CPU slot.
Why?
Why? Look at that. CPU port is perfect.
Pink.
I'm surprised that didn't ruin it. Because all the pins stick straight up! So all the pressure you put on it, it's like, no!
We should throw it
We're
across
just
the
gonna
room.
make sure, no. I totally broke something. Okay.
God, you're retarded.
You know. And this should be LGA 1150, but it says it nowhere. Nowhere! It doesn't even say it on the retention socket. You know what? We'll just set the CPU in there and find out. It looks like it's gonna work. Yep, it fits perfectly fine. Alright, so now we gotta stick it in like daddy.
Why?
That! Perfect!
This video is so fucking dark.
That's some good pussy. I came across a small issue with this. I don't have thermal paste, so we're gonna make some out of toothpaste and some masturbation material. Dude, I'm surprised this fits. Like, I'm pretty cocked.
This is important.
Stick. Alright, here we go. Got that eye protection. We're gonna take 25%. Yeah, no, I'm failing math class. It's okay.
Why is Wallace so retarded?
There we go. That's a great question, Jake. I wish I had a gun.
You got a window.
We're gonna mix it up. Oh. You can see my little tit shaking in the corner. But that's some creamy lube.
You proud of yourself? Has Vaseline in it? Yeah.
Rubber glove.
Oh no. Why do I continue
Let's
to
apply
exist?
some of our
Goop. Lube, goop, it's all the same.
Yeah. No, we need more than those.
Why is this kid so retarded? Not you, Wallace.
You know. That should be enough. Do a little more. There we go. That should be more than enough. Let's just do this. Yeah, okay. So as it turns out, this motherboard's retarded, and it just has like washers in here in place of the little wieners, so you can put in an HP cooler, but nothing else. So I have, where did I put it? I lost it this time. Anyways, I was trying to put an Intel stock cooler, here it is, the Intel stock cooler on this board, but I can't because there's no holes. So I'm just gonna take the mounting bracket off of this one, put it on this one, and say, fuck you. Okay. I'm gonna tell the life story. When I was 12 years old, I was gay. I feel like this motherboard feels the same way.
So
I love my ratchet. Alright, now we have absolutely no use for this board.
what do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus. This is what we have to deal with the whole time. Wallace, why are you retarded?
Alright, so I replaced that. Or not that. Where is it? It's down there. That thing, that big metal rod was on the bottom of this motherboard and it had little hex screws in it for an HP cooler. And I said, fuck that. And I replaced it with a backboard for, it can fit here because there's holes now. So I'm just gonna put in the stock Intel cooler like this. And look at that, it fits perfectly. Twist the little nibbas. Pull this one shut the fuck up. Here we go. Alright, we got the cooler on. Now we gotta do the yes. So we put the CPU on. Put that CPU fan on there. Alright.
Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
That's, I just realized since I'm here, I give myself a shout out.
Fuck off. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fuck that, put this on a cardboard box and make a test bench. Here's an expensive graphics card because 2018 Bitcoin.
Yay! You should throw it.
Yes. Hi, eat. Alright, let's go. Insert our inflated $250 graphics card. Here we go.
You know what's great is when it sounds like everything's breaking. That means you're doing something right.
It went in. It's not crooked. Yeah, it's in there. Now we just gotta plug everything in. So we need the ATX power cable. That's a VGA power cable. That's also a VGA power cable. Where is my processor stick? There you are. Shut up. Oh, let me get my motherboard speaker. Let's see. It's probably gonna shut off again. Nope. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug the video out port from my PC, put it in the 1050 Ti. That's not an HDMI port. The motherboard doesn't have one!
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious. What the fuck? This motherboard doesn't have I/O for an HDMI cable. What the fuck? So it looks like there's a 2-pin speaker port, so I can't put my motherboard speaker on there. So we're just gonna try unplugging my keyboard because it has LEDs on it. So this is the easiest way to see if a computer posts. The LEDs won't turn on if it doesn't post. Hey nigga, it worked! So basically what's happening right now, and the reason why we can't display off of the graphics card, is because in the BIOS we have to have a setting that sets it from the internal GPU, which is on the processor, and that's why this thing even posted in the first place, because you can't post without display. I just need to go into the BIOS with a VGA cable and set it so it'll display off of the graphics card instead of whatever the fuck this is. I got one. Hey! How's it going? As you can see here, this is an issue we have with most motherboards from pre-built computers and stuff like this one. This is from an HP 400. Now you can see this is actually detecting the processor, which is the Intel Pentium Anniversary Edition. But the problem is you can come here and take a look, but it's saying that a front chassis fan isn't connected, the front audio isn't connected, and the USB isn't connected, which basically means that it needs a case. Okay, so what I did was I plugged in a case fan. It gave me an option to press F1, and I'm like, okay. So I just looked it up, and apparently F10 is the boot key for HP BIOS. But this is what you get. This is a $20 motherboard. It's detecting the processor. I put the 8 gigs of rip jaws in there. I got this for $26 on eBay, and it's doing pretty well. Decided to give up. The computer wins, so we're just gonna put it in the case. But I ended up taking the graphics card and putting another thing of RAM, like the other RAM, back in. And I figured out that the reason why it wouldn't show video or anything is because this RAM is dead. Fuck my audio.
Because you put it inside of a computer that was on.
No, I didn't do anything like that.
Uh-huh, sure.
That's stupid. We're just gonna try turning this on and pressing the power button. Yay! Alright, there we go. Hey! Alright, you ready? Let me see if it'll boot. Oh no. Hey!
Don't even say it.
What? Are you proud?
Yeah, but don't even say it.
Don't say what?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm looking at you. In conclusion, a $20 motherboard, a shitty processor, and a really expensive graphics card. You rub your nipples? Oh yes! And we got a computer. It's working pretty great. Now, I can't get any of the drivers installed because the NVIDIA control panel is cancer. But you can see that if we go into Device Manager, the CPU is running great at 3.2 gigahertz, pretty solid. 2 cores, 2 threads. Only got 4 gigs of RAM because the rip jaws died, thankfully. Yeah, remember that one that we chucked at the wall? I kind of snapped it in half because I got a little bit mad at it. Just a little bit. I just cut my tongue. Fuck.